Hi everyone. Today's video we're going to talk about strategies for Wonderland. We're going to talk about the first strategy is how to stake and how to unstake, the exit strategy. Now this can probably be known by some of you and some of you might not know it. I did not know it. I looked at Reddit, I looked on Discord, I looked on YouTube. Nobody explained the external circumstances that I need to consider. Now, this video, the aim is how to play this DeFi game, especially in the staking part, to your own benefit. So you're going to optimize your profits, you're going to maximize your profits as much as you can because you're the one who have control. Now the staking part is standard. Now how to stake, the steps to stake and how to unstake is what matters, and it changed the whole game, either to your benefit or your disbenefit. So let's jump onto this video because what I will share with you is probably will impress you if you did not know this strategy, and if you already know, please share with us some more in the comment section. To begin with, I need to give a shout out to Gabe Love because it kind of triggered my brain to understand this, like what's going on with. So let me read the comment. Can someone please share a link for a Wonderland profit calculator? Thanks. So I tried to look for the calculator. I tried to look for in the Discord, in the website, and there was nothing in there. So what I did is I wanted to answer Agab, but I was like, let me try to look at the process. And that's when I found the strategy just makes more sense. So let's first of all go to the official website because I have to relate to something official, right? So let's read this together. Market dynamics. There are several feedback mechanisms within the system. These are self-reinforcing behaviors. Action 1 increases the rate of action 2, which increases the rate of action 1. Circle mechanics like this are the drivers of exponential expansion and boom and bust cycles. Loose policy states enable these dynamics, with tight policy states suppress them. I bet you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So I'm going to just talk about it because it's official. So this is what we need to understand is the market dynamics. So the default state of the network is at intrinsic value. After some long period of inactivity, price will always return to this level. Contractions are conceivably only triggered by short-term liquidity crisis. Since time holders have a guarantee that price will come back above intrinsic value eventually, the only sellers below should be those who need a short-term exit and are willing to take the extra loss. So I'm sure this does not make any sense to you. So basically, we need to have a strategy when we stake. And the strategy is very simple. It makes actually pure sense. I don't know why I did not think about it and why nobody told me how simple it is of how to think about it. So we need to have a strategy when we stake, and we need to have a strategy when we unstake. They're very simple to do. It's just you need to think about it. So I'm going to take my first journey as an example of how I could have optimized my profits. So you remember what I did. You guys don't know this part. So I had BNB. I converted to USDT, and then I bought the Avalanche, and then from Avalanche I converted to Time. So let's look at the numbers. The first mistake I did, I know a new BNB was taking a dip. So it was at 408. So I knew that the number is, a fair number for BNB is probably around 450. So I should have waited for BNB to go back to its, not all-time high, but it's the average. So I converted at low, at the dip, at 408. So I converted 2 BNBs at 408. So I got 816 USDT. I bought Avalanche at 55. So I got, I think, about 14.9. And then I converted Avalanche to time, and I got 0.89 time token, and I staked this into Wonderland. Now I'm gonna show you, if I waited till today, how things would have been absolutely different. So if I waited till today, now BNB is at 470. So if I waited till today, I would have sold my or converted my BNB to USDT at the rate of 470. I would have got 940 instead of 812. I would have bought Avalanche at the same price, and look at time price. Time is at 5,712. So I could have earned 0.162 compared to 0.089. So now I'm staking, hoping to reach the 0.162, but why hoping to reach this if I just waited for the right time for the conversion rates? So I need you to understand this. Once you want to go to time, you want to sell whatever you have at its highest and time at its lowest. So let's go back here. If you have money instead of token, then you need to buy this at its lowest. So let's say you have $470. You need to buy Avalanche at its lowest, or let's say at its stagnant price. But you don't buy time unless it's less than 6,000, less than 5,000. And then you stake, because you can earn more tokens. Because if I just waited today, I'm staking mine at 0.089, and it's compounding. So it's going to reach, but I should have waited for this strategy, and I put in 0.162 and compounded from the 0.62. I think this makes sense, right? So what is the strategy? Number one, if you have a token that you want to get rid of so you can buy Avalanche and then time, you want to sell yours at high and make sure that whatever you're buying in is at stagnant price or it's at low dipping point. And this is low. When you want to go to the second one, you want to make sure that yours is at high, and whatever you're selling or you're buying into or converting to is at its lowest. So when you want to convert, you want to convert at the highest point, and whatever you're converting into is at its lowest point. So this is the strategy of how to stake. Now, when do I unstake? When you want to unstake, you want to make sure that your time token is at its highest point. I want you to focus on this. So you're gonna unstake. So let's say I invested when the time was at 8,200. For me to unstake and take it back to Avalanche, if it's at 5,700, I'll be at loss. But if I unstake when time is at 12,000, then I'm gonna earn 1.5x on top of my staking rewards. I hope this makes sense. So whatever price I went in when I bought in time, I need to unstake when it's at that price or higher. This way I can earn more rewards. But if I bought in at 8,000, I'm gonna unstake at 5,000. I have a loss because of the difference of the price, and that's why you need to look at this very carefully. So once I see this, like time token is at 12,000, I'm gonna unstake after 6 months, after a year, doesn't matter. I need to unstake only when the price of token, the time token, is at the price I purchased in or higher, never lower, because all your profits that you made from staking were just will be gone because of the conversion rate. And I will keep the time token till I find the avalanche. So if it's at 12,000, I'm gonna convert it right away because I'm just earning 1.5x, and I need to make sure that this price is acceptable, not going as a crazy price. So you need to have this formula to understand the game. Now, staking inside Wonderland is just staking. You will get your rewards anyhow. But to unstake and do this conversion, you will impact your profits by not looking at the price of the time token. I hope this strategy is simple and straightforward, because I know it's so obvious, but I didn't think about it. I just looked at the percentages inside Wonderland, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. Let me just jump in. And I didn't see this connection. Like, oh, I lost on BNB, then I lost on Avalanche, then I lost on Time. But now, like, oh, so what do? I invested when it was 8,500. Just leave it there, let it compound, and whenever Time token hits all-time highs, then you can unstake and sell it, and then you are still in profit. But never unstake when the price, your entry, is now lower when you want to exit. So you bought Time at 8,500. You should never unstake it and sell your Time token if it's less than your entry point. I think it just makes pure sense. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for all-time lows for Time, and I'm going to invest new fresh money into Time and stake it. And whatever I have from the previous or the first journey, I'm going to keep it there till it hits higher than that price. Then I might unstake it or just leave it there. I'm going to just bring in fresh money. I'll wait for 4,500 price on Time token, because now the market is kind of slow, because a lot of people are going from DeFi, from NFTs, from altcoins, and they're investing in Bitcoin and Ethereum because of the bull run that we're having right now, and I want to take advantage of that as well. So I hope you guys now understand. If you don't, please hit me in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think. If you already know this strategy, sorry, I did not know. I'm just sharing as long as I go with people that are new into the space and they want to learn how to do it the easy way. Like I said, a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of people on Reddit and Medium, they don't explain this the easy English language that we all can understand. If you guys like this video, I invite you to subscribe and hit the like button and turn the notification bells. My name is Eddie, and I hope that we'll see you on the next video.